Hello, and welcome to my Media Lab. My name is Sire Riley, and I will be your narrator. So, the topic of my memoir is going to be the story of how I became the first school president in third grade. At the time, it was my first year there. I had switched schools for the seventh time. That being because my parents wanted to find the best education for me so that I had access to a better education. And so I just constantly kept moving. In the picture to the right, you will see me in between my older cousin and my older brother, Sir. Sir is wearing the kit jacket, and my older cousin is wearing the white button down tee. And at the same time, my younger brother attended the same school as me. He is right behind my sister, who was wearing the blue jacket. She was in preschool at the time. You notice the date, November 5th, 2010. We'll get back to that later on in the presentation. So, who's in this story? First and foremost, you have the former president of the United States, Barack Obama. The pictures to the left are actually pictures of me and my family at his inauguration in 2008. And so, at that time, I didn't really know what was going on. I just knew that it was a really big deal that the first black president of the United States was elected. And so my family and I attended the inauguration. And so that kind of, trickled down to my campaign at Fideas, which is Frederick Douglass Academy Elementary School. We kind of centered our campaign after Barack Obama's, and it was a really big deal to the family because we had just had this president, the first black president, be elected into the national office. And so now here is a little guy named Cy that is trying to be the first president at his school. And so the slogan "Cy's the Guy" was created and coined by my grandpa and my mom. That's what they just call me, "Cy's the Guy," and it has stuck with me ever since. So now we tackle the question of when. When did this transpire? When did this happen? So we have three dates. November 4th, 2008. That was the general election day. That was the day President Obama won the presidency by the Electoral College. And fast forward to January 20th, 2009, that was the inauguration that my family and I attended. Now, those 2 days really impacted me and gave me a kind of visual representation of somebody that looked like me that had found success in the world that everybody knew about. And so my election day was November 5th, 2010, almost 2 years to the exact day. So why? Why did Cy is the Guy run? Well, for starters, I wanted the newest technology. And by that technology, I mean 2065 technology. I wanted remotes that kids could click in their answers to. I wanted whiteboards that came out and was like 3D. I wanted all types of new technology. And that really stuck with everybody at the school, which is one of the reasons why I think I won. But most importantly, I wanted a new playground. At the time, the school parking lot was, well, just that. It was a school parking lot. And so it wasn't really adequate for, kindergartens and through fifth graders to play on. And so, the school got in touch with NBA Cares and Kaboom, and they came out and they built this massive playground during the All Star weekend. It was an amazing day. Met LeBron, D Wade, Chris Bosh, Paul Gasol, all types of players. And so, if you look at the picture at the bottom to your right, the young man that's sitting in between those two girls, to the left of the black lady that's passing out the sheet, that young man is actually me. And so that picture was taken in 2010, February of 2010, and it was one of the most impactful days of my life. And so this is why I am choosing to write my memoir about the time I won the first presidency at my school.